Was probably the coolest guy you know. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about Jeffrey Epstein again. I know you've already heard some news about him, probably haven't. I'm not going to get over that. If you want to know who he is, you can check my other video, Finance of Epstein's Part 1. Today, we're going to be talking about a podcast audio that referenced him. In this audio, the guy was saying, if you were a celebrity and Jeffrey Epstein invited you and never told you about the underage girls on the island, would you go? I'm here to say that I agree with that message, but you have to hear the message fully, to understand it. Yeah, I know I might sound like a there, but I promise you, once you hear the audio, you'll understand where I'm coming from. With that out of the way, let's have a listen to it.
Here's the thing. Everybody would say, I would never go. Me, Epstein Island, I would never. And it's like, dude, you're telling me. Jeffrey Epstein was probably so cool. He was probably the coolest guy you know. You're telling me the coolest guy you know who knows everybody says, hey, we're going to go on my private jet to my private island. We got hot girls. He doesn't tell you how old they are. How lame would you be? Are they 18? Who's going to be the nerd that asks that? You probably would just assume they are. Or that it's in international waters, so it doesn't matter, But you're telling me you would automatically say, no. You don't know what's going on. All everybody knew was that he was the coolest guy in town. The coolest guy in town says, hey, I'm rich, private island, private jet, hot girls all week. Let's go. Great food. You're telling me you'd be like, are they, Jeffrey, are they all 18 though? You're telling me you would be the nerd that would ask that? You have the balls to say that? Honestly, that just sounds kind of gay, to be honest with you. Could you imagine take Epstein out of it for just a second. What if it was someone you knew in real life and he's like, dude, we got girls. We're going to a party. It's going to be great. And you're like, wait a second. Pull them aside. Can I see their IDs? No one would say that. So you could see, but this is how he entrapped people, because this is how people are.
So yeah, that's the audio. That's what we're talking about today. I agree with this message. I do agree Jeffrey was a horrible person. Very horrible, but I can't freaking do anything about it. He's dead now and no one's being arrested, and besides, I'm 16, so what the hell can I do? For him, what his message, I see where he's coming from. Because think about it. Think about it real quick. Let's go to the dream world. You are a celebrity. You have millions of followers, millions of money, but you don't have any parties to go to. Or, you were in a secluded area. Maybe you host parties at your house, but you never know. But then some dude comes along who knows every single person, knows every single one of your friends. And he says, hey, we're going to go on my private jet, private island, hot girls, good time, drinks, food. Let's go. You would say no? Come on, dude. And no one's, he also said, no one's going to ask if they're 18. And besides... And at the end, he makes a valid point. This is how he entraps people. He blackmails them, says that they're on my island, and he's going to tell every single person that you were doing stuff to young girls and boys. Jeffrey was a genius, but evil. He was the devil himself. I think he's the devil reincarnated. Even in interviews, people were scared. He was a crooked man. But going back to, what he said, you guys see what I mean, right? If you, take Jeffrey out of this whole thing, if one of your friends goes up to you and is like, hey, private jet, we go to an island in the Caribbean, hot girls, food, drinks, all on me, let's go. You will say yes. You would never say no to your friend. And he doesn't clarify because he knows if he says there's young girls on the island, everyone's going to be like, no. And also, going back to that, no one's going to ask, are they 18, Jeffrey? Let me see that. Let me see their ID. No one's going to ask that. You're not a bouncer at a club. But yeah, this is all this video was about. I agreed with this audio, and I just wanted to bring I just wanted to talk about it because mainly people saw that audio and they're like, "What the hell? What is he talking about?" Sadly, very sadly, he is right. I think he is right about paraphrasing or phrasing stuff differently in order to get people to the island and blackmail them. At the end of the day, Jeffrey's dead. People should be brought to their actions. They're not being brought to justice. It's going to happen. They're part of the elite. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later, my dudes. GBK_Ari.